Over the break, people have been reaching out to us with some advice for channel growth.
YouTube gurus.
Yeah, channel growth. And I have to say, I don't really like some of the directions that they want to push us in. It's a bit over catastrophizing. The subjects in our channel, you know, salvage trailer and how we...
Oh, so they wanted us to like really play up the drama, the salvage trailer, and like I'm just not.
Yeah, I don't think we need to have catastrophe of the week. That's really not where we're at. We don't need the...
Morning.
Morning.
They want us to monetize and sell everything.
Yeah, and really push the thumbnails kind of farther than reasonable.
Clickbaity, like those
yeah. Bad things happen to us, for sure. But we could have kind of launched right into a 3-part series about the little tank overflow incident and remediation, and, you know, just to make it dramatic and make dramatic thumbnails. It just didn't seem like what we want to do.
Sidebar, guys. When Andrew's not on call, his phone is no longer welcome in the bedroom part of the trailer. Yeah. I hear it go off. If dispatch needs him, I will wake up because they just keep calling.
Yeah, they don't stop.
And he can sleep through it. He is exhausted. He needs more sleep. But that's just a side note.
Yeah.
I'm gonna walk the circle.
Good idea. So if you're familiar with our channel, you know that one of our major goals is to pay off my student loans. Last year we paid $39,000, maybe $40,000, and that's a little less than the previous year. And the bad news is still got about $74,000 to go. But I think we can do this if we keep our heads down and keep at it.
We got to stay focused, guys. We've got to stay focused.
Got to stay focused. One of the issues is we're a project channel, and projects...
Ooh, it's getting the sun. Ultimately, what that means is that projects take money. And one of the things that the gurus were saying is that, oh, we should do sponsorships and take products on and stuff. And I'm not really keen to do that. And there's 2 reasons why.
First reason is that we don't want to be contractually obligated to manufacture opinions about stuff.
Facts. The second reason is that Andrew doesn't have time to make sales promotional videos.
Yeah.
We just don't. That we just sort of film the stuff we're doing.
Yeah, we seem to have the time to do the stuff that we need to do.
And that's about it.
Yeah, yeah.
What does that mean for us? I'm not really sure. Honestly, we cut out a lot. Like this September, I started running again. I didn't show any of that because who needs to see it? It's not Airstream stuff. But you may see us adding more of our everyday life into the mix. Well, I would love to be buying a generator and a Victron system and traveling right now. I have 76,000 reasons to stay focused. This is my favorite section of the trail. Look at this, guys. Look at my drone footage.
Not sure drones make fake helicopter noises, but
whatever, Andrew. You just wish I was like
we're having
giving
fun
you a spoon.
We're having fun outside, which is great. That was the point of today's little walk. So we're doing awesome. Yeah.
Full disclosure, I did just spend $900 on 300 amp hour budget batteries that were reviewed by Will Prouse. You should check out his channel if you don't know who he is. I can't afford high-end batteries, and I need them. Let me tell you why.
Shauna's work-at-home workstation needs to function with power fluctuations. Her battery doesn't last too long on the laptop. For all those reasons, we want to have a system that will buffer that type of event and keep us running smoothly. Aside from the cost of the batteries, we have pretty much everything we need. The wire we purchased for the 2006 and also for Dreamboat, so we're pretty much ready to go with that.
You see a lot of YouTube channels just completely ripping out their power system and installing like Victron components. And while I wish we could do that, we're not going to. We are going to run the stock system and just increase our capacity so that when we do have power fluctuations, my workstation stays really stable, which is the goal, because the workstation is a money in proposition and Victron components are a money out proposition.
That's the truth. With increased capacity, I think we can make the stock Airstream components work for us for the time being.
Be careful. A lot of times there's a rattlesnake sunning itself up on this.
Ooh.
This thing. No, ooh. That's a runaway.
Oh, well, so I was thinking about the turtles up here. It's probably too chilly. It's too chilly.
Your priorities. Just watch out, because he likes to sun himself right here. He's not here today, so we're lucky.
There's a turtle.
Are there turtles?
I think there's one on the...
No turtles today.
Well, it's time to get to work. We're almost back to the campground. Do want to show you the custom-made pigtails that I installed in the dark the other day. I want to thank Artie and Howie for clicking the Buy Me a Coffee link.
We should go have a hot cup of coffee.
It's time for coffee right now.
It is coffee time. Let's
go. We're
go.
Get on that. Our new propane hoses have been installed a few days now. I've already tested them. They're not leaking, and I think we've got a successful upgrade here. Let me show you. The hose diameter is a much larger diameter than typical, and then the clamp is what you might see on a something more industrial, like a hydraulic fitting. Now, if this crimp is higher quality and we don't have to repurchase these hoses once a year, once every 6 months, it was an initial investment, but we'll save money in the long run, and that was my goal here. I just can't keep buying these things. To recap, problems with them either internally collapsing or leaking at the crimp fittings. It's just too much.
This foam right here, it doesn't really spring back anymore, Andrew. When I push, right,
it's sort of dead, like it's not maybe making a seal.
Yeah, so I really can't, I really don't want to take this off.
No.
So I think I'm just going to try and seal around.
Okay. My thought was to chase.
I would like you to take this off.
Yep. So we're going to do the top. We're going to take this off and do the rivets behind it.
Correct. Andrew's just picking off the old sealant, which has no flexibility left in it.
Shauna's going to coat the threads of that screw, and we're going to put it back. The screw hole below that is how the bumper is attached. We filled that with sealant, and we'll put the bumper back.
Do we have a fresh tube of this?
We do not.
Okay.
The plan is also to do across the top edge here and around all the rivets.
So we don't have a fresh tube of this, right?
I don't believe we do.
Okay, because this tip is really messy.
Let me see if I can clean it.
Yeah. Whew, that wind. Oh boy, that's cold. So that rubber grommet at the bottom is going to be tricky. There's going to be space constraints. I wonder if there's a way to pull it forward.
Down here, this is where the wire goes in.
I don't even care if this is beautiful. I just need it to stop leaking for now.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. I need a wipe.
Good.
Thank you. The side's wider, and I can't quite get an angle on it. I've got a big goober. I need the tip wiped. You ready?
All right, I'll do it.
Let's not be precious about the rags. It's exploding.
Hard to get the right angle on it, isn't it?
Yeah, quite, actually. It's definitely not pretty, but I just need it to not leak anymore.
I mean, most of it's hid behind the awning arm, so...
Yeah, but when the awning's open, you're going to see it.
I suppose.
I'll see it.
When the awning's open, everybody's just so amazed the awning still works that...
I think that's just you, baby.
Yeah.
That's just an Andrew thing.
It's been through a lot with this trailer.
All right, so how do I get in there?
That's going to be the tough one.
All right, so let's talk about what else could use some sealant, or do you just want to try this now and see what happens?
I'm kind of all for making one change at a time.
Okay.
As far as that goes.
That's a scientist in you.
It is.
All right, I don't want to get this stuff all over me, so, I mean, it's all over me, but like...
Nope, I'll take it away.
All right. Andrew's putting that back in. It's like squooshing the sides, so it's definitely adding pressure. Oh, he's definitely gumming up the rivets. And it makes me wonder if it's just loose on that bottom one.
I'll
you
try
try
this
to tighten
stubby
it?
screwdriver. It's hard to get leverage because it's stubby.
Okay. So that's pretty terrible work, but at least it's gobbed on there. I just need to stop leaking because...
Yeah, I think the idea was to put a little more on and hope it's...
I just need the floor to not rot. Okay, I'm freezing. I'm going in.
The downside to using Parbond and getting it on your hands is cleanup does require a pumice stone. And it's a bit uncomfortable.
You can chemically strip it too. The problem is that the chemicals eat my skin. So we still haven't fixed the drain, Andrew. We need to buy a new drain or a new sink or some combination. So
definitely.
Wanted to send our thanks out to My Air to Dream for using that Buy Me a Coffee link. Shauna and I really appreciate your support. Thank you. Since I had the toilet overflow incident, it does seem like the toilet seal may be leaking by just a little bit. The water doesn't stay in the bowl, and that's preferable. So I'm going to tackle that now. Not going to show too much detail, but I can explain it briefly. Essentially, this is a seal. It has essentially a ball that slides across the bottom of it, and those two surfaces need to mate well to get a good seal. So with some silicone lubricant, I'm going to put in the new one. A couple things help me do this. The seal's labeled this side up, so if you just read there, you can't mess it up. You'll want an empty, like a plastic shopping bag or something for trash. So when you're done, you just kind of slip everything off and put it in the trash. And it's a straightforward process. The gloves make it not too imposing. So I'm going to launch into it now. That went well. No surprises. Here's a tip I forgot from the last time that I did this. If you leave the ball valve open about halfway, it gives you a surface to kind of balance the seal on as you try to get it into the slots all the way around. That works pretty well. Obviously, you don't want to drop this thing through the hole because then it's in the tank, and I guess it could cause a clog or something when the tank dumps. So better to kind of carefully hold it, balance it on that ball, and kind of line it up and get it into the slot all the way around, and everything works out great. I've got to empty my truck bed. I'm at the scrapyard now. Want to change the situation with my work truck. I think I'm going to go back to my personal truck, and they'll pay me gas and whatever for free. So we're going to change the deal there.
That one was so bad.
Scrap load went well. It's over $450. I reuse a lot of stuff. I filter out a lot of stuff that comes back in the trash, parts we can't get or what have you, but there's a lot of stuff that doesn't get reused, and so that stuff just lands in the back of my truck sometimes and off it goes. Had a good bit of brass in this one. Had some old beat up elevator doors that came back, but they were brass exterior, so that was a good catch. Had a really good customer service experience. I called up Truxedo, so we had just gotten a brand new cover to replace the one that we had, thinking, well, for the price, the hardware is still good, we can just replace the cover and everything will be fine. But I didn't like the way it was still leaking along the front edge and thought that I needed to replace the seal. So when I called them up, they said, yeah, we'll just send you one. Didn't even charge me, so now I can replace the upfront seal, and hopefully that keeps us dry up here at the front edge. I think if I pull this little trigger here, slide that piece back, I should be able to remove this whole thing. Okay. I've just got to put the seal material down across the front edge, and then this sweep should lay a little bit differently, and everything is sealed up. Just going after this with a plastic toothbrush. The best chance of this sticking would be the least amount of dust here. Wanted to check to make sure I had enough to go fully from the bed liner edge all the way over on the other side. I do, so I'll roll it back up and then put it down carefully. Looks like I need to go grab a knife and cut off about 3 inches. Better it's longer than too short. What do you think?
Well, it has that flap shingled correctly. Let's see if it actually keeps water out. Should we take a hose to it or just wait till it rains?
I think we just wait till it rains.
Okay.
I think it'll be a lot better.
I hope so. Although I'm a little concerned because you've left it sort of swervy.
Yeah.
And I wonder if it should have been more like under. But we'll find out soon enough.
Yeah.
Let's walk.
Let's do it. I'm gonna soak this for kind of probably a ridiculous amount of time just to see if that's where water was coming from and if it's indeed fixed. We've been here before, but I'm not seeing any water intrusion at the bottom of this wall. Now, one of the things is that we're gonna have to wait for some sustained rain to see if it's really fixed, but in a quick test, it seems like the sealant we added has made a difference. This is just sometimes how it goes, a little bit trial and error, but we'll report back. After a few days with these new propane pigtails, I'm pretty confident we don't have a leak. So I do wanna fill the tanks. I also think I want to adjust the regulator up about 1 inch. The shoulders of the tanks are rubbing on the propane hoses, and I think I can make a correction for that now. I would say my adjustment worked perfectly. It's a 3/4, and just adjust the nuts and you can lift up the regulator just a hair, and everything looks great now.